Kingsman: The Secret Service is a spy action comedy directed by Matthew Vaughn, who also did Kick-Ass and X-Men First Class. Based on the comics by Mark Millard and Dave Gibbons, the film follows Eggsy, a young man who is a bit of an instigator but very troubled due to having an abusive stepdad. But that would change when he meets Harry Hart, played by Colin Firth, who is a member of the spy agency known as Kingsman. Eggsy and others train to become the next Kingsman, while a power-hungry billionaire named Richmond Ballantyne, played by Samuel L. Jackson, plans to give out free SIM cards that would bring out massive aggression out of the world's population. The critical reception for this movie was mildly positive, while audiences loved it. For me, I liked it fine, but didn't find it all that great. Yet, revisiting it now, it's a lot better than I remembered. With cool stylish action scenes and a well-chosen cast, this was an extreme spy film with its own unique spin. Colin Firth was fantastic as Harry Hart. He displayed plenty of class as he usually does, but was also a savage in combat. And what's very cool is that Firth did most of his own stunts. Newcomer Taron Egerton was especially good as Eggsy. His development going from a delinquent to a Kingsman was great, which leads to a couple of gratifying payoffs. Samuel L. Jackson as the antagonist was pretty peculiar in that he has a lisp, which I found distracting at first, but got used to it, and getting revolted at the sight of blood. But he was entertaining as usual. When Matthew Vaughn as the director, you know you would get some superlative action scenes, and this movie delivers an unapologetic amount of carnage and well-focused fight scenes at the center of the screen. I'm sure many people would agree with me on this when I say that the church fight scene was the best. Even when I first watched the movie, I felt that sequence alone was worth the price of admission. The camera work, the pacing, and the use of the song Freebird by Lynyrd Skynyrd was very exhilarating. While I consider myself a Christian, that whole scene didn't offend me, though those people were a group of bigots. But on top of that, you get a lot of laughs for just how vulgar and bloody it is. Right before the church fight, when someone inquires Harry about his whereabouts, he gives this sentence of brilliantly chosen trigger words. I'm a Catholic whore currently enjoying Congress out of wedlock with my black Jewish boyfriend who works at a military abortion clinic. So hail Satan and have a lovely afternoon. Also, outside the church, the sign read, "America is doomed." I bet that was on every church sign the day after Election Day last year. And in Harry's home, there are a bunch of newspaper covers that conceal Kingsman's secret missions. Brad Pitt ate my sandwich. Simply the breast. A piece of cake. They're behind you! I swear, I thought they meant Coca-Cola. And my personal favorite, flapjack, whack, rap, claptrap. Try saying that 3 times fast. The movie also makes references to the old James Bond movies in sort of a meta way. I even caught a Get Smart reference when Harry mentions how the shoes had a phone in the heel in the old days. Here's a cool in-joke. In the comics, Mark Hamill is one of the first celebrities to be kidnapped. Well, in the movie, he ends up playing Professor Arnold, sounding almost like his Joker, and even shares a brief scene with Samuel L. Jackson. 2 well-known Jedis have finally met on the big screen. Kingsman was a total blast. I enjoyed the characters, the bloody spectacular action, and just the overall tone and style of it all. I am really looking forward to the sequel and what Vaughn would bring next. The trailers look very promising, especially with the use of the songs My Way by Frank Sinatra and My Generation by The Who. I will probably have my review of The Golden Circle sometime next week after it opens. Till then, Kingsman: The Secret Service gets my very strong approval. I am highly aware that I've taken another hiatus, but I had something to sort out, but now I have taken care of it. And I will get back on track and post more reviews. Next week on Thursday the 21st, I will post a review on my favorite Stephen King adaptation in honor of his birthday. That movie is, of course, The Shawshank Redemption, my favorite movie of all time. And the week after that, I will post a review of Blade Runner in time for the next one. And during the month of October, I will be giving out reviews on my favorite horror movies and thrillers, including Jordan Peele's brilliant horror movie, Get Out. Till then, y'all take care.